Baby, it's your anywhere, everywhere. Baby, it's your world, ain't it? Now, this is the part I want you to listen to. This nigga at home, and when they die, the best friends that died, they fucked around a few times, her and her mama alike, so all they do is this fight. I tell them, make me some money, she tell me, make me your wife. I tell that bitch crazy, and it with and excuse my French, but I'm a long kisser. And then she try to tell me I'm the only one that's hidden, and she said, what about the niggas? She said, what about the niggas? You're right, what you doing tonight? Just on the type, don't judge me, I'll be like, she loved me like a brother, but fuck me like a husband. Yeah, whatever. This is just the wing the battle. This is so what? Many goggles, whatever. Okay. She told me it's mine and who else? I told her it ain't mine and who else? She said, worry about yourself, I'm in the zone, something like that. Anywho, I want you to listen to those lyrics because this is what I am to talk about today. About that part that he's like, she loved me like a brother, but fuck me like a husband. It's like understand like a friend with benefits, and I don't know if you guys had ever had a friend with benefits or been like the other woman or the other man or whatever you call it, like the other lover. But I certainly can say officially I haven't, but I have been. How do you get that? Okay, look, I haven't been like named the official like the other girl, but I have like because I always had crush on weird dudes or stuff like that, and I have had crushes on guys with girlfriends, and the problem is they act the same way with you. And technically, if you do realize if that relationship never did go to something, if he never broke up with his girlfriend for you, you were the other woman. I was thinking about this and friends with benefits because about like 2 or 3 days ago, my stupid friend, Marco, seriously stupid, he said, he was like, he asked me a question, he was like, what would you say if I told you I have a crush on you? And I was like, I'd say you're kidding. First of all, because I'm not your type. Second of all, because I know how you are. And he was like, so what happens if it's true? And I'm like, it's not true. He's like, it's true. And I'm like, so you're saying you have a crush on me? And he's like, what do you think? And I'm like, I don't know, because I had noticed it before, but I thought it was just him, because he's like a player. He's always like hugging girls and like talking to them, and he's always like he sends me kisses and he hugs me and whatever. He's like, my love, my love. And I'm like, I never thought that was for real. Now this is the problem. First of all, he is the ex-boyfriend of my friend Paulina, which I love a lot. If you ever do see this, I love you a lot, BFF, and I would never do that to you. And second, he's an asshole. He's a jackass, and now I'm kind of thinking of this other guy, which is, I had sent him an inbox about like 3 days ago, and still no answer. Well, he hasn't even checked it, and he hasn't even checked his Facebook yet. It's like, seriously? How can you go out 3 days without checking Facebook? I certainly can't. But I guess that's because it's me. I'm always texting people, always got plans and stuff like that. That's why I'm bored like shit right now that I don't have school. But tomorrow I'm going to go present my exam. Then I have exam on Friday, and I'm done. I just really want to pass this so I can enter next semester of college and just be happy. Anywho, back to what I was talking about. My friend Becca was like insisting he had a crush on me, and I'm like, dude, I don't believe you. And then he was like, okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't have a crush on you. I was like, yeah, after you told me that about 10 times, I already had believed him by then. And he was like, no, I don't. But I do want to kiss you. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I'm very curious about feeling how you kiss. Honestly, I haven't kissed shit. I haven't kissed shit, guys. Not, well, not a real kiss, not anything. Just like pecks or on the cheek, but that doesn't count. Yes, like, I've gone further than that, but not a real kiss. Not one of those movie type of kisses that makes you go, oh my god, I'll remember this forever. Yeah. Anywho, he wants to make out with me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna, like, make out with you. And he was like, please, nothing would change between us. We'd still be friends, and you'd get to kiss me. I'm like, what the fuck? I know he's a player. I know he's hot. He's got a great body, but I would never, ever make out with him. First of all, I see him just as my dumbass friend. You've got, like, a douchebag man friend, of course. And second, I would never do that to Felina. And I don't want to be like the other woman. Plus, I got this crush on the other dude. And Harry, but Buck wants me. So this is what I was thinking about, and I was like, is this okay or is this bad? Both situations, either to be the other woman, either to have a friend with benefits. So this is what I came up with. What's good and what's bad about having a friend with benefits? What's good? If you feel like making out, you can make out with him. If you feel like going further, you can go further with him. You just think you just want to have sex and please your body, you got him and whatever. Okay, here's the bad part. What happens if either he or you start feeling something for each other? This is going to be wrong because you were friends with benefits from the start. Maybe because you knew how both of you were. Maybe because the other one had a relationship and then he's the other man. Or maybe, or the other woman. Or maybe because there's just something in between you. Something in between you just couldn't break. So you decided to be friends with benefits. Another thing that's cool with friends with benefits is you got, like, a cool friend who can, like, totally go from asking, like, oh my god, like me, for example. I got this dude, he hasn't texted me in, like, 3 days, he hasn't checked his fucking Facebook, and then he'd be like, oh, well, he hasn't checked it because of this, hey, are you bored, wanna make out? Sure, whatever, let's make it. So, we could do that. But another wrong thing, meanwhile, you're thinking about this guy, he could be thinking about other girls. Doesn't that make you feel? I mean, yes, you're thinking about this guy maybe while you make up with a stupid friend with benefits, but maybe, of course, actually, he's thinking about other girls, and that's just bad for a person. That's like bad. I say that's like depressing and sad and just vulnerable. Why the hell would I make out with a guy knowing he's thinking about another girl and he's just imagining my lips with a body with bigger boobs or bigger ass or something like that? Or maybe he's into skinny type, maybe with no boobs at all or without my big ass. I mean, so that's kind of wrong. I say that's just wrong. So I'm not the idea of friends with benefits. I say friends with benefits start as maybe something good, but always end up as something bad. So what I have decided to do with my friend Paco is I'm so pissed with him that he just thinks that I'm this easy type of girl who's just gonna make out with him and whatever. Because actually I'm one of those girls who I don't kiss a guy, I don't touch a guy, I don't anything a guy if I don't feel shit for that guy, and if I don't feel he feels shit for me too, you know, if we gotta have love there for you to do something like that. That's why I'm really personal with that. Like once my best friend, because I got my girl best friend, my boy best friend. My girl best friend is Amanda, my boy best friend is Bernard, and one time my boy best friend Bernard was like, oh my god, we gotta make a prank on all the classroom. Got like something here. And I was like, what prank? And he was like, we gotta lie that we're dating and let's publish it on Facebook and Monday we'll come back and act very lovable with each other. What the hell did I have there? Lovable with each other and whatever. And I was like, I didn't want to. And I was like, yes, come on. I was like, no. I was like, yes, come on. I was like, no. Yes, come on. I was like, oh, fine. Okay, let's do it. Whatever. And we did. And everybody on Facebook started seeing it and liking it, and I liked my friend Adolf back then, and his mom, I got her on Facebook. She's always liking my shit. I'm liking her shit. I was like, no, she's still gonna see that. Everybody was gonna see that. Everybody liked it, and I'm like, it's fake. It's fake. But whatever. And the next day I went to school, and all my classmates were like, Giovanna, is it true you're dating Bernard? We saw it coming. I was like, what? Yes, we saw it coming. We were just really good friends. It's a lie. We were gonna prank you, whatever. And then he came and he actually pranked him, because he came and he was like, oh, how are you, babe? I love you. He tried to kiss me, and I just loves the kissy time, because he always tries to like kiss me or whatever, but that's because we're just too close. I mean, people see us and they really get creeped out. Now that I think about it, but whatever. So I was like, no, and then he's like, come on, and I was like, okay, and we pranked we pranked him, because he thought the classroom didn't know, but the whole classroom knew it was fake, so that was really cool. I'm sorry, Bernard, when we made that. Anywho, so I told him I just couldn't go on with the prank, because we were gonna like do that for a week, but I was like, I can't, Bernard, because a relationship for me is something you shouldn't prank with. It's really important for me, a relationship and love. So this is why I think I can't be with Buck, first of all. But that's why I'm gonna prank him, because I'm angry, because he thinks I'm that easy, and he could just get me like that, and he thinks I would do that to Belina, and I don't know what the hell he thinks. He's jackass, douchebag, dumbass, whatever. Anywho, so I'm pranking him right now that I am gonna like make out with him and I'm gonna be with him. But then today I woke up and he texted me again and he was like, have you thought about it? And I was like, I can do this. I can't prank or that. So I was like, okay, I have decided that depends what goes on this weekend, we'll do it. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, because I don't want to mess things up with you or him. He doesn't know who I'm talking about, and I'm talking about, again, Harry, because we were supposed to go, not this weekend, but the other weekend we were supposed to be a movie, but he's like dead in Facebook. I don't know why he hasn't answered or why he hasn't gotten Facebook. I just hope he does, because I really like this dude. I'm going nuts over this dude, and I only known him like for a week and a half. Yeah. So he was like, oh, okay, whatever, yeah, depends what goes on. And then he got pissed, and I'm like, it's because he has a real crush on me. He just thinks that he can only make out with me because since he knows he's not my type, I don't go for douchebags. He knows I won't date him, so he just wants to see how much he can get out of me, but he won't. So this is what I think about having friends with benefits is kind of wrong, and about being the other woman or the other man, if you are, if you're not, that's even wronger, because that person doesn't take you seriously. Because if that person took you seriously, he would have break up, or she would have break up with that boyfriend girlfriend already for you, instead of just having both. That means one has half of you and the other half. Maybe you're the one with the good sex and the other one is just a real person, or maybe the other one's with the good sex and you're the real person, and you really want a person to value you for who you are completely and not just half. So if you are the other person, break up with your fucking married lover, girlfriend, boyfriend, other person, whatever, and go find another person. There's gotta be some ugly shit for you out there, and maybe it's not the best. Maybe he's broke. Maybe he is dumb. Maybe he doesn't speak your language and you won't be able to talk. But whatever. At least he's not married, unless he is saying in French, "Je le marie, je le marie," then it is married. That person's married. I have a husband. Or in Spanish, tengo esposa. I have a wife. So, go find somebody else and say no to friends with benefits. We should really have a good value love with one person, two persons, one in you. That way you could actually be two of cups and go together. I'll explain that two of cups someday. That's a tarot card. I read tarot. Okay, thank you. Bye.